What's up, guys? I'm Cody with Gapmeyer Flies, and today we're going to be tying a simple sow bug. Alright, so sow bugs. Basically a sow bug is just like a little underwater potato bug, and in some of the tailwaters around here in Utah, these are really kind of a main food item for trout. So today I have a Firehole 633 in size 18 in the vise, and you'll notice there's no bead. You can definitely tie this fly with a bead if you want to. In fact, I do quite often, but I also tie some without, because a lot of times I'm going to be fishing this under an indicator with split shot. So I'll kind of get my thread attached, and I've got red Vivus today, and we'll cover over this a little bit just to get it locked into place. Alright, so first thing we're going to tie in is some ribbing material, and for that I'm going to use just some silver wire. I'm going to tie it in right at the back of that lead. Second thing we want to tie in is a piece of black crystal flash. So I'll get a piece here, crystal flash in black, and we're going to tie that in right on the top here. Just like so. Now it's just time for dubbing. So I really like them in tan. It seems like most of the sow bugs that I pull out of the river are kind of a tan color, and some people really like tying them in rainbow dubbing, which works great. Also grays can work really well, even sometimes olive. So definitely play around, tie them, to look like the bugs that you're finding in your own river close to home. And this dubbing job does not need to be super duper clean, because we're gonna just brush it all out in a minute anyways, but we're just gonna start covering up this little body that we made. Kind of a fat, plump little body on this guy. And get that right up there at the hook eye. So there you go. Now we're just gonna take our black crystal flash, pull that over, and then we'll double it back over itself and tie it down. Before we move on here, I like to just put in a small whip finish to keep that from slipping. And then we can cut this out, just like so. Now it's just time to rib. And the ribbing is really just to kind of protect that flash and maybe hint at a little bit of segmentation. 4 or 5 wraps is plenty. And we'll come in and tie that off. There we go. And then we just want to super glue this head down before we whip finish it and finish everything up. So we'll just dab a little bit super glue on the thread, wrap that on there, and whip finish. Giving it a nice little red thread hot spot. Oops, we'll come in and cut that out. Now, just take your dubbing teaser and we're gonna really tease out the sides and make this guy look kind of crazy. Something like that. And then all we're gonna do is just come in and kind of trim that down, but that'll make a nice flat profile like a sow bug. Hint at some legs and stuff, and come in and just trim the bottom, the top, and there you go. Super simple sow bug. And if I'm being honest with you, that fly has probably caught me more fish on the Provo River, especially during the winter time, than any other fly. So give that one a whirl. Once you get going, you can really crank out quite a few of these pretty quick, and they're good to have a few of these in the box. A lot of tailwaters around the west I know are just full of sow bugs. In a pinch, I've also fished this as a scud and had it work. So good fly, easy to tie, catches fish, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.